Part 1 of Last Enemy by H. Beam Piper. Read by Mark Nelson. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. Last Enemy. The last enemy was the toughest of all, and conquering him was in itself almost as dangerous as not conquering. For a strange pattern of beliefs can make assassination an honorable profession. Along the U-shaped table, the subdued clatter of dinnerware and the buzz of conversation was dying out. The soft music that drifted down from the overhead sound outlets seemed louder as the competing noises diminished. The feast was drawing to a close, and Dallona of Hadron fidgeted nervously with the stem of her wineglass as last-moment doubts assailed her. The old man at whose right she sat noticed, and reached out to lay his hand on hers. "My dear, you're worried," he said softly. "You, of all people, shouldn't be, you know." "The theory isn't complete," she replied, "and I could wish for more positive verification. I'd hate to think I'd got you into this." Garnon of Roxor laughed. "No, no," he assured her. "I decided upon this long before you announced the results of your experiments. Ask Girzon, he'll bear me out." "That's true," the young man who sat at Garnon's left said, leaning forward. "Father has meant to take this step for a long time. He was waiting until after the election, and then he decided to do it now, to give you an opportunity to make experimental use of it." The man on Dallona's right added his voice. Like the others at the table, he was of medium stature, brown-skinned, and dark-eyed, with a wide mouth, prominent cheekbones, and a short, square jaw. Unlike the others, he was armed. With a knife and pistol on his belt, and on the breast of his black tunic, he wore a scarlet oval patch on which a pair of black wings with a tapering silver object between them had been superimposed. "Yes, Lady Dallona. The Lord Garnon and I discussed this, 2 years ago at the least. Really, I'm surprised that you seem to shrink from it now. Of course, you're Venus-born, and customs there may be different, but with your scientific knowledge—" "That may be the trouble, Dirzed," Dallona told him. "A scientist gets in the way of doubting, and one doubts one's own theories most of all." "That's the scientific attitude, I'm told," Dirzed replied, smiling. "But somehow I cannot think of you as a scientist." His eyes traveled over her in a—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?